Hi everyone and welcome to Pilates. My name's Natalie and I'm taking this session on behalf of Synergy Outreach. You don't need any equipment. The only thing you will need is a mat, just to provide a little bit of cushioning because we will be down onto the floor predominantly today. You also need some nice clear space around you so that when you can move freely, safely and easily and not worry about knocking into anyone or knocking into anything. If you would like to have water nearby, then by all means do. Just make sure that it's in a place where neither you or anyone else will knock it over. So we are going to be going through technique and alignment today, breath work and alignment of the spine. If you feel like towards the end you'd like to pop a blanket onto yourself, we will have a few moments of just sitting calmly, then by all means have a blanket nearby, just to pop onto yourself to keep you a little bit warmer. Okay, so we're going to come down onto the floor. So I don't mind how you come down onto the floor, but just come down in a way that's safe for you. So bring yourself down onto the floor. And we're going to start sitting in whatever position is comfortable for you. So you're sitting nice and tall. Ideally, you're feeling really lifted through the body. If for a moment you want to pop yourself up against a wall to help you to sit lovely and tall, then by all means do. Take the back of your hips, flush up against the wall and lift up nice and tall. Feel as though you're lifting up through the back line of your heart and you're lifting through the back line of the neck. So we're not slouching and equally we're not pushing our chest forwards. As you're sitting nice and tall, keep your shoulders relaxed. The first thing that we're going to cover is our breath, the type of breath that we use in Pilates. So the breath predominantly is through the nose, inhaling with a closed mouth through the nose, and with parted lips, exhaling out through the mouth. So it's not a sighing breath and it's not a forceful pushing breath, it's just a gentle part of the lips and a breath out of the mouth. Inhale is always through the nose, exhale always out through the mouth. As you inhale, really feel yourself energized and lifting tall, and as you exhale, feel like you're trying to empty the lungs of breath. So it's almost like you're trying to push everything out of the body. This creates a scooping element into the belly. We're not going to worry too much about the technique of that to begin with, but we're just going to have that in the back of our mind. So we just run through a few of those breaths. Take a nice inhale through the nose. As you exhale, part the lips, breath is out. Feel like you're pushing all of your breath out. Inhale through the nose. Keeping the shoulders relaxed, exhale out through the mouth. Inhale through nose. Exhale mouth. Inhaling nose. Exhale mouth. One more time in my direction. Inhale and exhale. Now you keep doing that in your own time. Keep inhaling through nose and exhaling out through the mouth. So keeping this style of breath, we're now going to start moving just a little bit with the body. So always with relaxed shoulders. I'm going to turn towards the side, just so you can see. With your hands rested onto your knees or onto your thighs, depending how you're sitting. Ideally, you're sitting tall. Now, if you are up against the wall, you will need to come away from the wall now. So take an inhale through the nose, sit tall. As you exhale out through the mouth, C-shape your spine. So this is the movement I mean when C-shape. Hold that position for a moment and just keep with your breath. So what we've done here is we've tucked our tail underneath. So it's almost like we're trying to sit back onto the back waistband of our trousers. We've got this curve into our body. Now take an inhale and sit up tall. Exhale, C-shape your spine. Inhale and sit tall. Exhale and C-shape the spine. Inhale and sit tall. Exhale and C-shape. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale and C-shape. Inhale and sit tall. Relax the shoulders. That is our movement of our spine that's really important for us to be able to find in Pilates. It's this lovely C shape where we're igniting the strength into our core to find it. So we're going to do the C shape one more time. We're just going to hold the position. So take an inhale. As you exhale, C shape your spine. Now feel as though you're trying to draw your navel back in the direction of your spine. Almost as if someone was trying to grab it from behind and pull it through. Like you were a little toy with a string out the back. And now sit yourself up really tall. The shoulders are relaxed. We're going to come down and to lie onto our backs. So I don't mind how you do that, but make sure you do it in a gentle and calm way. So maybe roll yourself onto your side first and then roll onto your back. We're going to have the feet. Heels are slightly close towards the bottom. They're not really close in, but equally they're not really far away. They're just a short distance away from your bottom. And your feet are just roughly hip distance apart. Your arms are down by your sides and have your palms facing up. With the legs, we're going to do some knee rocking. So as we inhale, the knees are going to drop over towards the right, only a little, they don't come all the way to the floor. And as you exhale, the knees come back to the center. Inhale, the knees go over to the side. As you exhale, they come back to the center. So we'll keep with this rhythm. Inhale to the side, exhale center. Inhale to the side, exhale center. Now as you do this, as you take the knees over to the side, you can feel your lower back lift. As you exhale, come back into the center. Pull your belly in and down like it's trying to press into the floor. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. One more time each side. Inhale, exhale. Last one. And exhale. The feet are flat down to the mat. The legs are nice and even. Bring the heels now just a touch closer in towards your bottom. Bring your arms down by your sides and now have your palms flat down to the mat. So your arms are straight and there's this small element of the palms pressing into the floor. So you're very slightly pressing down. As you press your palms down into the floor, so just a little press your elbows down as well and have the intention of pressing the upper arms down to the floor. As you do that, you can feel something happen into the belly. Now press into your feet and lift the hips up into a bridge pose. Now as you're here in this bridge pose, feel like you're trying to draw your pubic bone up towards your navel, just a little bit. So you're creating some strength into your glutes, the bottom, into the backs of your legs, your hamstrings. Keep pressing into your palms, your elbows, your upper arms. Press also into the big toe, the ball of the foot, and the heel as well as the little toe. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, gently roll yourself all of the way back down onto the mat. Now, when we lift ourselves up, I want you to do pubic bone to navel first. So it feels like you're doing this position here, where you're lifting your bottom off of the floor first before you lift the rest of the back. So pressing the hands down, the forearms down, the upper arms down, the shoulders are relaxed. Take an exhale, and as you inhale, start to do pubic bone to navel. So squeeze and lift, 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 come all the way up. Hold it there, pressing through the big toe, the ball of the foot, the little toe, and the heel. Keeping with the breath, inhaling and exhaling, keeping that pubic bone and navel drawing in towards each other. Take one more inhale. Keep the pubic bone to navel connection. As you exhale, you feel the midsection, the lower back, and then the hips, and the last thing, to drop down to the mat. Just bring the knees in towards the chest, lift the head and shoulders, just hold on to the knees for a moment, and drop the head, shoulders down. So we're just going to ignite a little bit of warmth and fire into our bodies. So take your arms and feet back down again. We're coming back up into the bridge shape, but we're doing some marching whilst we're there. So we're going to start to destabilize the body so that we start to fire up all our stabilizing muscles. Arms come down by the sides. Pressing lightly into the palms, into the forearms and the upper arms. Good. Press into the ball of the foot, the big toe, little toe, and heel. Pubic bone to navel, inhale, rise up into your bridge. Hold this position. Now just lifting with the right heel and drop it down. Lift with the left and down. Let's keep this motion. So inhale, lift the heel, exhale, take it down. Now if you want to, you can lift the foot off of the mat. If you want to, you can lift the whole leg up. Inhale to lift, exhale goes down. Keep pubic bone drawing towards the navel. Keep the hands pressing into the mat. The elbows, the upper arms pressing down, and you're keeping breathing the whole time. Inhaling, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale nose, exhale mouth. One more time on each side. And gently bring your hips down. Bring your knees in towards the chest. Just lift the head and shoulders for a moment. Take a gentle squeeze of your knees in. And then slowly bring the feet down and rest the shoulders down. Good. So from here now, we're just going to take a mobilizing movement. You're going to bring your arms behind the head. So it's a mobilizing movement that we can connect our breath with. Bring the knees in towards the chest. Now I'm taking my knees over towards my right side. Now I'm rolling fully onto my right side. So I'm bringing my left elbow over towards, so your arms kind of clamp around your head. Have your hands palm over palm onto the back of the head. And make sure that you're not butting down in towards the belly. You want to be straight, so your eyes are looking forwards. Now as we inhale, we open that left arm out to the side and look at the left elbow. As we exhale, we close. Inhale, we open. Exhale, we close. Inhale, we open. Don't worry how far the elbow goes, close. Keep with this movement. Inhale, opening. Exhale, closing. You take it at your own speed. It may be that your breath is slightly longer or slightly shorter. The main thing is you move with your breath. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. One more, inhale and exhale. Good. You can roll over onto the other side. I'm just going to switch ends so I can keep looking at you. So we're on the other side. We're now lying with the knees over onto our left side. Again, we have palm over palm behind the head. And the right arm is coming around. The knees are stacked. Try not to let the knees move too much, but don't worry if they do move, that's fine. The main concern here is the breath and the movement. Inhale and open. Exhale to close. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Good. And then coming all the way back onto your back. Just bring your arms down by your sides. Bring both of the knees in towards your chest and just rest one hand onto each of your knees. Knees together and feet together. Good. Now from here, press the knees lightly into your hands and then lift the head and shoulders up. Now press the knees even more into your hands so it lifts your head and shoulders up a little more. Keep the knees together and keep the feet together. You should feel yourself coming in to this curved shape, which is very similar to that C shape we made. Now feel like you're trying to draw pubic bone towards the navel. Keep the shoulders relaxed. And then gently release the energy from the legs and bring yourself all the way back down. Do that same motion again. Knees stay together, feet stay together. Press the knees into the hands. Keep the arms straight. It lifts the head and shoulders. Press the knees as much as you can. You're coming up as high as you can. Feeling that C shape of your spine. Drawing once again that pubic bone towards the navel. Taking an inhale. And as you exhale, you come all of the way back down to the mat. Take your feet down and straighten into your legs. Roll yourself now so you're lying onto your belly. Onto your belly, place palm over the top of the other hand. And place your forehead onto the back of your hands. So we've come into this position on the floor where we're very neutral. The forehead is resting to the back of the hands, the shoulders are relaxed, the whole of the body is flat down to the floor. Now with your big toes, feel like you're trying to press them down into the floor and now roll more to the inside edges of your big toes. So it almost feels like you're trying to bring the inside edges of your ankles in toward each other. They don't touch, they come in towards each other. Press and straighten your legs. Maybe your knees lift off of the floor. Push your pubic bone down into the floor. and then lift the legs up off of the floor. Keep the legs straight and do really tiny, tiny little kicking motions. Tiny little kicking motions. So you're swimming. This is your Pilates swimming. Keep kicking the legs, small kicks, 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 and then release that down. So you can feel that as you release and relax, your heels want to flop out to the side. So correct that alignment now. Make your legs straight. Press the top sides of your feet, the inside edges of your big toes, drawing your inside edges of your ankles towards each other, but they don't touch. The legs stay at hip distance apart. The pubic bone, press it down towards the mat. The forehead is resting against the top of the hands. Straighten your legs like you're really reaching out for something with your toes. Lift the legs, keep them really straight. You should feel your bottom really starting to work here. And do tiny kicking motions of the legs. Kicking, kicking. Gentle kicking motions, not too fast, not too big. Making sure you're not bending at the knees or flapping at the ankles at all. Strong and straight. Nice full breath. And gently bringing those legs down. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Press into the hands and sit yourself back. Your bottom comes to the heels, the arms are straight, your forehead comes down towards the mat and your elbows rest onto the mat. Take a nice big full breath into the body and exhale. We're just stretching out the lower back here after doing our swimming motion. And then sit yourself up, nice and tall, and relax into your shoulders. We're just coming over onto the bottom now. We're just going to run through one last positioning with our body using our breath. So this is very similar to when we were lying on the floor, we had our hands onto each knee. We're going to do that same thing again. So this time, have your feet just hip distance apart. So there's a gentle gap, a small gap between your feet. Maybe it's the width of your fist. So if you pop your fist between your knees and then hug your knees into your fist, that's the distance that you want between your knees. Keep that positioning with your legs. Press the ball of your foot, your big toe, your little toe, and your heel down to the mat. And just reach the arms forwards and then place the hands onto the knees. Take an inhale. Now as you exhale, C-shape your spine. It's like when we're on the floor. And then inhale, sit tall. Exhale, C-shape your spine. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, C-shape. Are your shoulders relaxed? Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, C-shape. Inhale is tall. Exhale, C-shape. And inhale, sit tall. Lovely. Just bring your legs into maybe a cross-leg position or whatever position is comfortable for you to sit into. Now we just do the reverse, so let's take the fingertips behind us. You can be onto the fingertips, you can be onto flat hand if fingertips is not comfortable. The main thing is your hands are close in towards each other. And then press into the hands to lift your chest and just look your eyes up. Now take a big breath like you're breathing up and puffing up your chest to the ceiling. And exhaling. One more time, big breath in. And exhale. And then bring yourself back towards seated. And you're sitting up nice and tall. We're just going to do a gentle stretch for our side body. So take your right hand down to the mat, take it out to the side, but keep both of the cheeks of your bottom pressing down into the floor. The temptation is to lift off the left one, but keep it glued. Your left arm just reaches up, And then just take a gentle reach over. So reach out through the arm. You can bend this right arm a little if you need to. And then come back to the center. Same on the other side, reach that left hand out. Reach the arm up. And reach the arm over. Big side stretch into the body. And then come back up and bring your arms down. Just take a moment to just sit. So for this next 60 seconds or so, we're just going to sit calmly and relax, allowing the body just to settle, allowing our mind to be calm. And just let go of your Pilates breathing. Allow yourself to breathe in whatever pattern is good for you. Calm and steady. As you sit. So today we ran through breath work and fundamental alignment of the body, as well as combining our breath, our Pilates style of breathing, with movement. Now obviously the more technical the movement gets, sometimes the trickier it is to align breath and movement. So we will start to layer that in gradually. Take a nice inhale, looking forwards, and a nice sighing exhale to say yes. We've completed session 1, breath with movement and fundamental alignment. I hope you enjoyed the session. My name's Natalie. I'm here on behalf of Synergy Outreach. Take care, and I look forward to seeing you on the mat again soon in lesson 2. Thank you.